So we're back here at the start, because you remember that, you remember those weird little stars that we saw at the beginning of the Let's Play?
Our UFO buddies.
Of course.
Well, this is actually a very weird and strange secret in this game. After you find these satellites in 2-1 and 3-1, you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the game and then notice them. Then when you're done there, you have to go to 3-2 over here and then get them to notice you. Takes a little while here, though.
God, stop following me, ass.
Once they leave the screen, though, they are gone. Then after that, we gotta go all the way back to 4-1 and go to this weird little column that I thought was completely worthless. Come on! There we go.
Just want to look at the mountains, fuckface.
And after we do all that, something happens at the beginning of the game, or at the final level.
Is the dog ending? I bet it's the dog ending.
It's a little bit strange, not gonna lie. Because when you get all the stars and you get to the bridge,
Do they sing a song?
this happens, and it's very, well,
Well,
Well, we're gonna die now.
so there's one more DLC that I haven't shown off yet, and it's the red gargoyle skin. Can you guess what it is?
pink.
Lobster armor? Oh, hey!
Yeah, this is basically the Firebrand armor if you've ever played Ghosts and Goblins or Demon's Crest. It's Firebrand. I don't like the skin, though.
You got wings on wings.
Yeah. I don't like the skin, though. Because now we're going to show off the best skin in the game, the one that you get for beating Veteran Mode.
Zaku. Is that what I think it is?
Guess who's saving the day?
Yeah!
We are Zaku now, with his goofy jump and everything. This is perfect.
Too bad he can't pose without his shirt on.
Yeah. But yeah, I was quite pleased as punch when I got this skin. It was so worth it. I kind of wish if Joymaster keeps making games, this becomes a running thing where Zaku is just everywhere for some reason.
I like this music, too.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best set music tracks in the game, too. Very final level-ish. Also, in the stages, we fight the first level sub-boss multiple times.
I like when you activate the fire. You're like, no, come here. Get closer.
Yeah. Meet me at arm's length.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Ah!
Shimmy shimmy kokobat, shimmy shimmy ha.
What?
Someone clearly didn't see Big. Okay.
No, I haven't. Now, much like a Wily stage, we're gonna go back and revisit basically condensed forms of various other stages, and then refight a boss.
A Dr. Wowie stage.
We must fight Dr. Wowie before he gets the evil energy.
Mega Man.
It's Zaku.
Oh man, I love this skin so much. It's so good too, because it's not just, you know, recycling the old game assets. They actually remade it in 16-bit, and it looks good.
Also, ironically, Rico is also not helping you here.
He's not even born yet.
Zaku has lived forever.
When you're Master of the North Fist style, you don't die.
$50,000.
Clearly, lady, you did so well last time.
Oh, she has a few tricks up her sleeve now. I do kind of wish, though, that when you got a skin, your portrait in the dialogue window changed as well. That would have been a nice little touch. At this point, I don't even care. I'm too busy thinking, I'm Zaku, this is great.
This is what Zaku would do.
Yes. Then she goes Kaioken. This part can trip up a lot of new players, and it still gets to me just because her range is a lot longer. But she also has a fatal flaw. This move right here, free damage.
Evian.
Yeah. She has invincibility frames, but she just leaves herself open for so long that you could go psycho on her.
Wait, though your fighting style just makes it seem like you two are having like a sword slap fight, just like eh.
Yeah, basically.
If.
Ow, stop! Ow, stop!
Bleh, bleh.
Keep in mind, I did say this is a 100% playthrough. I never said anything about a no death run.
And clearly a no style run either.
What style? I'm just gonna swing my sword forever. I mean, it would be nice if I could throw him into space before I swing at him, but... Bye, Zaku.
Alright.
Whatever.
Luckily for our last level, this place is really forgiving. We can just go back and do it again. Ow.
I do like that the sides hurt you too. The most dangerous part of a spike.
It's an SNES game. Gotta do
Have you
it.
ever been slapped by a quick moving piece of metal?
No, but I've walked into them.
You've walked, so you should know.
By the way, these enemies only appear here. Eehee.
I love my little block.
Even though this is the final level, there are still more alternate paths. Oh no.
Oh, and they got checkpoint blocks, because they know.
Thank you, Pazuzu. It always makes me sad when I'm in an area that I can't dash in.
I think it's a well-deserved problem.
Hello, friend. The paladin's back. My pompadour is even sharper now.
Me.
You're a meshy.
Kuwabara!
You're a meshy.
So there's a cool line that's gonna come up that I like. Right about here. That's the point where Haggis is just like, fuck it, if I need to go to madness, I'm gonna use this Odallus to save my son. So this is the titular death fight in the game, except instead of using scythes, Armageddon uses hooks. Also clones of himself.
Holy shit.
I like the Armageddon fight a lot. When you do it the first time, it's really exciting, just because of all his neat attacks. Sadly, I have no style.
Meteorologists in the audience, how fast are those clouds moving?
Just as fast as the ones on the ground. There's your answer.
Class A tornado speed.
This Haggis has got a funny face.
Oh no. Get that shit out of here. Now, unfortunately, he has one attack that I didn't get to show off, and it's basically he summons geysers of hooks from the ground that cover the screen. But now we're at the final boss.
How did you get here?
I wonder. You'll have enough! So who could a final boss be?
Vicious prick.
Yep.
You're me with a smaller head.
My god. So this gets a little confusing, but basically Haggis' son, who you actually see at the first cutscene of the game when they're doing the blood sacrifice, he is actually descended from a race of the old gods. And at some point he's just like, well, fuck it, I'm a demon now, give me the Odallus. And now we have to fight him. Though he does give you the Star Wars offer. Join me and we can rule forever.
Madness! I love that band! Our house has been ruined thanks to you.
You know, real badass fights holding his helmet.
I'm glad you noticed that, because Phase 2 gets pretty funny. Yeah, the Blood Brothers he refers to are Armageddon and the other gal that I could never remember her name of. Put it here, future me.
I guess humans are in this game are called Sed.
Yeah, Sedilk.
Sad milk.
Those crazy Brazilians.
It's cool.
But yeah, those bloods are from like brain caterpillars and shit.
Well, before the game, Haggis was actually a very prevalent mercenary. In the second phase is he throws his helmet away, and now he's stronger. This is probably the hardest phase of the fight. If you get hit by that overhead slash, you go flying and it sucks.
I thought I was teleporting.
He also has his own version of the sub-weapon moves. Now, I don't think he reaches the part of the fight where he does clones. Yeah, right there, if I didn't stop him there, he would summon clones of himself to attack you. Now, I'm curious here, among you two and the viewers at home, who has good eyes? I won't say why, but hopefully someone will notice.
What am I looking for?
I'm not gonna tell you. By the way, that immanentized the echelon, that is actually a quote from old Roman government people.
Okay, I see it. It's the Chaos Emerald. Got it.
Welcome to Bloodsurg.
Midnight Carnival.
Yup. Now for this boss fight, we're not supposed to hit the boss. You actually want to aim for the Odallus itself. But yeah, this boss is fairly tricky. He has this move, which always throws me off because it has 3 different patterns that can trip you up. And I always fall either too fast or not fast enough. And I get hit eventually. It's very frustrating.
So when fighting this guy, if you lose here, do you have to fight all 3 phases again, or do you get?
You have to start from phase fucking 1.
Ew.
That needs to die in games.
Yeah. I mean, it's a way to prove that you're worth beating the game, but at least they kill the cutscenes, which is probably the part which would have made me really mad. I don't mind redoing all 3 phases. I find that fun in some weird way.
I like how the walls are covered in faces.
Mm-hmm. It's the Midnight Carnival.
You should have died. You should have died.
Now, this cutscene right here, you only get this if you get 100% completion.
I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean to stab you 300 times. It's okay, just get my torso and throw it.
Also, you know how I mentioned references? I wonder which of you is well versed in movies.
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
Right here. Nice Blade Runner reference.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that's pretty Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I die.
Look at this Aladdin diamond.
Isn't it neat?
Now, become devil.
Good thing I'm honorable and don't kill constantly.
Now, here's what makes me mad. All this time I mentioned that this game is lacking in cutscenes. we're gonna see a bunch of cutscenes that look really cool. But we don't see them unless we have 100% completion, and that makes me mad. Like, look at this shit right here. All these scenes are great, and yet you don't see them unless you fully beat the game, and ugh, it looks so good. Why? Why would they do this? You could have done so many story premonitions if you just spaced them in between.
This is the aliens actually doing something.
Now from here, if you just beat the game normally, this pops up. Also, secret hook, or sequel hook.
Glad you sacrificed yourself, loser. God still live, bitch.
Now I shall rule the world with an iron fist.
Praying Mantis Lady says fuck you.
A lot of people speculate that if it is a sequel hook that she's gonna be the protagonist, but I'm just not seeing it.
It's in modern day and it's a dating sim.
Ugh. But yeah, that was Odallus the Dark Call.
Danilo Dias is all over these things.
Ugh. After a bit of a long credit sequence, we'll also have another cutscene. But yeah, thanks Travis and Thorn for helping me out with this.
Haggis for all.
Now everyone gets a piece of haggis.
I mean, if you like that, I'll maybe. I don't know how to cook it though, so I'd probably recommend getting your own. His voice is like, welcome.
Who's upset stomach man?
I don't know. I'd like to know who. Funny thing about these credit sequences, it's showing a camera pan, but it still acts as if Haggis is still there. So you'll see attacks fly through, and you also saw there the merchant kind of turns around to see you.
Man who smashes dick into monkey bars, voiced by Johnny Morello.
Yeah, we had to pay a lot of money to get him in this game.
Let me do what I do best, eh?
Minecrafters.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I believe these special things are mostly Kickstarter backers, but I don't know who the Minecrafters are. I'm over too.
Yeah, and the rest of the backers, whoever the fuck they are.
Yeah. Thanks, Kickstarter. Though I will say thanks, Kickstarter, because if this game didn't get kickstarted, we wouldn't have a game. And that would make me very sad, because I actually like this game a lot.
I'm gonna kill you.
Very reference heavy, but it's got a lot of charm. And now, one last 100% completion reward.
You're the reason you're depressed.
Embrace the darkness. Thanks, Kickstarters!
Midnight Carnival. Also, gratuitous butt shot.
Well, that laser did just blow off his armor.
So this is where I went with Oniken. Now, what makes me sad is I was 11 minutes off from the speedrun achievement.
Damn it. Guess you shouldn't have dashed so much.
Yeah. Also, we gotta input our name, so... Hoity toity toity toity. Can you guess where I'm going with this?
Sonic.
Nah.
Wang dang diddle deedle.
Wang dang deedle deedle doodle deedle.
The ego. The pure ego.
Yes, and it fits perfectly. I mean, that's the moral of this game. Ego will ruin your life.
Question mark all.
Yeah, I could have put that in, but I didn't.
Wang
oh, well.
Dallus?
Yes. I don't see the problem here. Anyways, for viewers at home, I will be eventually getting the streams of Veteran Mode up. And ooh, man. While the Zaku skin is great, there's a lot of problems with Veteran Mode, mainly with HP inflation. You'll see that with my very egregious complaints. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Joy Matcher LP Mega Thread, and we'll see you next time. I have one LP that I'm planning, though I still don't know how I'm going to handle it. But yeah, for those that stuck around this entire time, thanks for watching. Thank you, Thorn and Travis, for carrying my commentary. And I don't think it would have been as good without you guys. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Odallus.
Welcome.
Oh, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. See you later.
See, I'm not even saying the joke anymore.
I'm stealing it!